Alright, I think we have most of the area loaded in with Distant Horizons now. So I think we're gonna just kind of build up and see the full view of the land we're working with. Just kind of get a vibe of what's happening. I'm gonna set a home up here too. That way I can kind of get an aerial view multiple times without having to build up. So this is what we're working with pretty much. I think, so I'm gonna terraform this whole swamp section, and this is all claimed to my land on the server. I'm gonna do some trees and maybe some hills along the edges here. That way when you're at flat level, you don't see the rest of the world. That way you're only looking at what I terraform pretty much. Yeah, let's just get to it. I think they sell diamonds up here. I'm too lazy to go mining right now. Hook me up! It is time. Let's grab Unbreaking, which is from Terra, I think. So I need a Terra. No, but we have a bigger fall to fall through. It's got a bunch of like custom enchantment stuff. So instead of just the books, you have to get scriptures. And there's 7 different scriptures, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you gotta get scriptures, which you find in like what is it called? Structures and stuff. You just get it out of loot from there. So like you can get the Ember ones from bastions and nether fortresses. You get tied from like shipwrecks and stuff. Terra is like woodland mansions. They all come from different areas, and then you use them to get certain enchants. You can combine them with scrolls that you get from villagers. So if I go public home, the library, someone has a villager trading hall. I can take some emeralds, grab an unbreaking book, and combine it with this. Got the unbreaking guy right over here. Yeah, this dude. Grab that. Go back home. And we're going to put this in an anvil, and we'll make a Terra unbreaking scripture. Like that. Yeah. And then you take this, you put it into an enchantment table, and you'll see it now gives 4 different ones, but the unbreaking 3 is guaranteed because I added it to the scripture. So with that, I can then click on Unbreaking 3 over the other ones, because I don't want any of these. The rest of these are dog shit. We get Unbreaking 3, now we actually have the enchantment book. And then we can go home and combine that to the Elytra. That's pretty much how it works. So it just makes enchanting so much harder. Let's make some more food, and then we'll go in the resource world, and maybe buy some shulker boxes, and just stockpile dirt, I feel. Mind, give me a second, buddy? Can you wait 2 seconds? Buddy? Can you fuck? Oh, there's 2 of you, okay. Fuck both of you. Holy shit. Don't give me 2 seconds to put my dirt away. We should really make some hot dogs today at some point. Like, I am resource grinding to get closer to the goal, but I really didn't want to terraform. It's been a minute since I've terraformed, so I gotta remember if I can do it correctly. Most of the land is pretty flat. Like, this section, pretty flat, and then it connects with this. I think I'm gonna add a bridge that goes over here, make this more land, cut into that a little bit. I think I definitely patched that up. That's kind of a shit area. Let's just get to making this look a little nicer. This area looks rough. Hi, sir. How you doing today? Goodbye. You're gonna live down there now. Skedaddle. It was good, Ribbit Man. So my plans for this area are to eventually have this, all of that over there, it's getting demolished eventually. Once I get this place situated, it's gonna be wrecked. I'm just gonna completely bring a wrecking ball. And then I want to build kind of like a thing. I'm gonna do a mine shaft. The mine shaft is gonna connect a rail system to the other people's town. And then I think I'm gonna have a lot of my farms and stuff underground, like all the automated shit. Yeah. See, what I've done here is I've made this area way smoother. So this right here looks way better than it did already. And then I'm going to be filling in some patches, making up custom rivers, custom trees, rocks, bushes, throw all that down after I get the land situated. What the fuck is up with all these water dips? Like, they all just dip into the abyss for no reason. I think we do a tip right here, and then round it out, dip. I think this is where we go. Looks pretty good so far. I think this hill looks pretty fire now. This section's looking pretty decent too. This is where the river's gonna run through. It's gonna go through here, I think, and maybe along here even. Maybe I don't do it through here. Maybe I make it turn that way. Kind of like the idea of it turning, because I'd like to put stuff on this hill. Thinking maybe like so we have a barn, a mine shaft, a greenhouse as confirmed POIs that we want over here in the swamp. I'm thinking maybe like a small campsite over here. Just like something small for a little bit of storytelling for the place. I think that would be ideal. What kind of trees do you think we should put in here? We gotta build some custom trees. You guys have any ideas? Any ideas for other buildings and stuff as well, maybe? I want to see how it's looking now. Hopefully Distant Horizons actually starts looking good instead of being choppy still. I think that's pretty good actually. Looks pretty solid. And then we're gonna cut it off here, and we might do a middle island, like push this out, and then have the river either go like this or a center island here. Extra functional trees. I do think about building like a slightly bigger one. Like, you ever seen Shrek's house? Kind of like one that you can live in, like a small home. I do plan on doing one like that. I'm thinking of doing different sections of trees maybe. Like, I have some big chunky trees that get kind of mixed in with the smaller ones. That's kind of the plans for the moment. I think I'm gonna have a river that runs like this. So this is the waterfall, and from here it's gonna go boo, all the way through here, and then maybe cut a turn over here and go into that direction. And then I think maybe end over there. So it'll have one pond there, one pond here, and a waterfall, and maybe some larger body of water here. I don't know if I'm going to do an island in the center here, or if I'm going to have this just dip in to reflect this curve. But I am quite proud of how today is going so far with this. This looks real nice. I think I fill that in. Yeah, let's fill this in. I did not have my elytra on. That was cooked. This place is a disaster too. I don't like this hill much. I do like the new custom blocks that the server adds for the swamp, but the actual shaping of it is so bad. This project for terraforming probably won't be done for like a week, not gonna lie. It's probably gonna be like a full week of streams. Like, we're gonna be occupied with this. Running low on dirt. Oh my god. What is with these invisible blocks? Like, there's nothing here. You guys see nothing, right? But look. It has an outline. It spawns, like, string randomly, too. Oh, what? That one's different. That one's duckweed. I'm a very, mechanical Minecraft player. I'm a creative type person. I kind of suck at the actual beat the game type thing. Usually when I play, I speedrun max gear, and then I beat the game, and then I start working on a bunch of projects. Like right now, this server's custom. This armor is better than netherite because it gives like certain buffs and stuff. Like, I'm 10% faster, or I'm supposed to be, and then as you can see, I have an extra heart down here. But I have max gear for this, And then I'm now starting to build my base. Like this is what I've been living off for the past few days while I get max gear. So this is what we got going so far. It's looking pretty good. This section in the middle that I've worked on today, that's looking a little bit better. That section there is a little rough. I should probably fix that up a bit later. The rest of it looks pretty good. That's a little rough because that's just 90-degree angle. But I do think that we should get this situated. Do you guys think... I'm currently kind of thinking we match this sort of curve on that side. Do you guys think I should do that? Or do you guys think I should do a middle small island that the river works around? What are you thinking? Thank you, Breezy. I'm liking it so far too. I think it looks way smoother. Mostly sad music. I feel that though, Grace. A lot of my music's sad too. So do you guys think we do river? Like straight river? Or do you think we do center island? Island idea? I'm kind of leaning towards river, but I do fuck with the island idea too. So if you guys want to know how to terraform a little bit better, I'm not like a master at terraforming, but I think I'm decent at it. I'd rate myself like a 7 out of 10 for terraforming. I think I can terraform all right. But the main tip that I have for generation, when you're making these hills, as you can see with what I've been doing, it's kind of just numbers. You don't want to have anything that goes like this, because that looks very rigid. And unless you're doing like cliffs to where you can kind of patch it up in sections, it's not going to look good with a diagonal feel. So with the hills, with grass, you kind of just want to go into like a sort of wavy flow state. You can see how this kind of curves a lot more than that over there. That one's just kind of following the same sort of pattern. And then this one curves heavy, and then it goes back into another hill. I might be talking to a wall right now, but it's okay. No one's appreciating my tips. But it is like one of the most important projects to work on in your Minecraft world. So I'm thinking for right now, I'm doing shaping all the standard land and where the river's gonna be. And that's gonna be probably 2 days of work. It's gonna be this stream and another stream after. And then the day after, I'm thinking it's either gonna be texturing and color, or it's gonna be me creating the trees and rocks and bushes and stuff in creative mode for when we get the land smoothed out, we put it over here. That's kind of the steps. So this is already at least 4 days of work. The first thing I recommend working on is the axe with tree feller. That way you can get the logs. You can go to a jungle biome, hit one jungle tree, and get 3 stacks of wood. And then turn that into sticks, turn that into emeralds, come here, get books. This is what it looks like. So this dude is the mending dude. They have scrolls with them. So it's not books, but you would combine these with the scriptures. I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know if I have any emeralds on me. No, it's random chance. They have a thing for it. If you look at enchantments in the wiki, I think it tells you that there's certain enchantments. It's like level 1 enchantment, level 2 enchantment. So depending on what level they are is how their enchantments are based. So the first level will give cheaper ones like silk touch and stuff. The second level will be like unbreaking, third level mending, fourth level efficiency, sharpness type thing. So I definitely recommend to work on tree feller. That was the first enchantment I got, and it helped me so much. It sped up the process. Because then I would go to, once I get this, I just keep spamming this until I find a jungle biome. I have it keybinded, by the way. That's how I'm doing it really fast. And then eventually when I do find a big tree biome, I mean, a taiga would work too, but I've just been getting lucky with jungles for some reason. Yeah, here's a good one. Smack that. Yeah, and then I would have shulkers. I would have 2 shulkers and then my inventory, and just take all of this, get 3 shulkers full, and then go to public home emerald trading, and you can just trade all of the wood for sticks. Because it takes maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes to fill up your inventory and some shulkers, and then you come here and just start smashing them with sticks, and then you go back to the other place and trade. You don't need books to trade for the scrolls, because obviously they're not books. So it's literally just straight emeralds. So that is, yeah, that's definitely the move. That's how I grind it out so fast. Now I have everything maxed. This is my my netherite set essentially. When I go to the nether, this is what I'm using. I was gonna max these, but I don't need it because this armor, when I wear 2 pieces, makes it to where you don't take any fire damage. So what I can do is I can technically just cross them and just have half nether and half gem. And then this gives me an extra heart as well as fire negation. Yeah, so this combo is really good for the nether. I could do a full nether setup. If I have the full nether setup, then I actually heal in the lava instead of just not taking damage. And these are all maxed out. I got augments over there, sheep farm. This is all going to be destroyed once I start building the actual base. And this is also temp crops, just for money. Oh, you didn't hear them that entire time? Are we dead ass? I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't paying attention to chat incredibly well because I was trying to get his opinion. But he did say, he said we're doing the island. So we're going to try the island method and see how it turns out. We'll start patching a little bit more of this before we get off. I think we cut into this a little bit. This is kind of thick. This is a thick ass river. Because we got to build some custom trees on this side, I think. So let's cut it off from this section a little bit. Stop. Stop it. That's not nice. Stop it. I hate that this transitions directly here. I wish this backed up a little bit for the swamp. I don't like that it goes into this oak forest. Flower forest apparently is what it is. Because I would much rather keep the green a consistent color. And then where do I want it to connect here? This is going to be this portion of the river. Alright, folks. Unfortunately, that is all. We're a little bit over time anyways. I might be streaming tomorrow too. And Breezy just got a song in too. Big sad, Breezy. I'm sorry. I am gonna have to cut it. I have to wake up in like 7 hours. But this is how we are looking so far. I think we made amazing progress for today. The clouds are bugging through the trees there. I think it's looking solid. I think we're probably 1/3 of the way there for shaping. Maybe half. It's looking pretty good. But yeah. I will see you guys. I might stream tomorrow. Tomorrow on Tuesday, because I do love this server, and we might be back on tomorrow too. We'll see what happens. Just pay attention to Discord. I will see you guys next stream though.